bigger thrill as I raised every other one of them. Because to me, it's a great honor. It's a great honor to be asked to raise the flag for Reggie Lewis. I've had few regrets, but I had one real regret, is that I never had the pleasure and the honor to coach Reggie. Because to me, he personified everything a Celtic should be. I mean that sincerely. Before I continue, I got a little sick when I see Dennis Johnson and Larry Bird come up here in street clothes when we're getting our tails whipped out on a court. Anyway, on behalf of Reggie's family, I want to thank you, the fans, for reacting and treating Reggie Lewis the way he deserves. I thank you. Now, I got a piece of the floor here, which is so damn heavy, I want to get rid of it quick. But I want to present that to Donna. I think she'll always keep it, and she'll always remember this night. Thank you. Thank you.
And now, folks, I'd like to introduce to you a woman who has been Reggie's biggest supporter and a source of strength. She continues to spread his good works throughout the Reggie Lewis Foundation. Ladies and gentlemen, a wonderful lady, Donna Harris Lewis.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We are here tonight not just to say goodbye, but to celebrate and honor the life and career of a man who always gave all of us the best he had to give. Thank you. The last few weeks have been trying for me, and I suspect for many people in this building that it has been as well. To be asked the question, someone you've loved and looked up to, is never an easy thing. But we're here tonight because we knew Reggie. That's right, we knew Reggie. You all watched him play night after night, scoring 20, 25, 30 points and leading this team to victory. That's right. You met him maybe at a school or at a camp or at a community function. You shook his hand or received his smile. Some of you even played basketball with him. My husband loved to play basketball in this building, for this team, for you, the fans. From the day he was drafted, he made a personal commitment to give his all to the Boston Celtics, and he never swayed from this goal. From the first year spent largely watching and learning to his last as the team's captain, he conducted himself with dignity, good sportsmanship, and a winning attitude. That's right. Thank you. In his own quiet style, Reggie lived by the expression, Celtics pride. He never forgot where he came from, and he gave back what he could in time, resources, and energy to the people who made his life's work possible. Reggie gave back to Boston and Baltimore through his extensive work in the community because he was proud to be a Celtic, proud to play for this legendary team in this legendary city. He knew he was lucky to do what he loved to do more than anything in the world, in the state that not only invented basketball, but showed the world how to play it right. That's right. Reggie was a kind, thoughtful, and giving man. Each of us who saw him play or knew him are better for having had the time to touch our lives. So many of you have written to tell me that you miss Reggie and that you think of him, and I cannot say how happy that makes me feel. Your support encouraged Reggie throughout his career here, and he helped me, and it has helped me inexpressibly over these past difficult years. Finally, I'd like to thank you, the fans. You will never forget. I thank you for always being there for both of us, for loving basketball like no one else in the world loves basketball, and for honoring Reggie's legacy. Thank you. Thank you. I thank you. I'd like to thank you for my family, our family from Baltimore, our children, and for his friends and teammates here tonight. May number 35 hang forever from the rafters of what will always be, in the spirit, the Boston Garden. And remind Celtics fans everywhere of a player and a man who never failed to give us all of what he had. Sarah Vaughan once said, "I am not a special person. I am a regular person who does special things." In my mind, this epitomizes Reggie and the way he felt about himself. I would like to recite a poem I started about a year after Reggie's passing, and I have been working on it since. It's called "Believe What Your Own Eyes See." When Reggie was drafted, it seemed like a dream. So privileged he felt to play for this team. He learned from the greatest, Larry, DJ, Robert, Kevin, and Danny, to work and prepare, proud to pass on their lessons, to teach and to share. He played for the best and most knowledgeable fans. The baton passed from Larry into Reggie's skilled hands. He'll share this banner with those who came before, those grand Celtic legends of fame and of lore. To win was the goal he shared with you. That his death would come soon, none of us knew. Your letters and prayers give me hope to believe that he'll be remembered for what he achieved. His last game was for you here to see. His career and his life was no mystery. He was honored to wear the Celtics green. Those close knew he kept himself clean. Though rumors now surround his death, he cared too much for basketball to risk his health. Character is one thing that never dies. Let's not believe